Hello everyone, I'm Ranjit Singh Tin from Logos English Services. In this video, I'll be talking about correlative conjunctions. What are correlative conjunctions? Correlative conjunctions are coordinating conjunctions used in pairs. The 5 most commonly used correlative conjunctions are listed on the board, and they are both and, not only but also, either or, neither nor, and whether or. In this video, I'll be discussing about these correlative conjunctions in depth. Before we proceed to discuss further about the correlative conjunctions and how they are used in sentences, it is important that we know these 2 points. These 2 points are: it is usual for each correlative to be followed by the same part of speech or kind of phrase. And the second point is, the words which correspond to one another and are to be contrasted or emphasized should follow the correlatives. Now, bearing in mind these 2 points, we will proceed to learn about the correlative conjunctions in a proper way. Now, look at the 2 examples given on the board. The 2 examples of 2 simple sentences: the cap fits John, the cap fits Richard. John and Richard correspond to one another and must follow the correlatives. Therefore, we can proceed to join these 2 sentences in this manner using the correlatives. The cap fits both John and Richard. Or we can do it in this manner: the cap fits not only John but also Richard. Or we can do it in this manner: the cap fits either John or Richard. Or there's another way, number 4, the cap fits neither John nor Richard. As you can see, the same part of speech, John, which is a noun, and Richard, which is also a noun, follow the respective correlatives. John, Richard, both are nouns. John, Richard. John, Richard. Therefore, the balance of the sentence is maintained. That is the whole idea of correlative conjunctions. When we use correlative conjunctions, we have to bear in mind that we have to balance the sentence. Now we will proceed to discuss further about the use of correlative conjunctions. Now look at the example on the board. This sentence is wrong. He has neither shown by his work or by his conduct that he merits a special bonus. What are the correlatives? The correlatives here are neither or. Now this sentence can be corrected in this manner: he has shown neither by his work nor by his conduct that he merits a special bonus. Now what has happened here? This correlative neither is followed by nor. Neither should always be followed by nor. In this sentence, it is wrong. It is shown that neither is followed by or. And what else has happened is we have used the same kind of phrase to follow both correlatives. By his work follows neither, by his conduct follows nor. Therefore, the explanation is given in this sentence. Each of the two correlatives is followed by an adverbial phrase beginning with the same preposition by. Therefore, the balance of the sentence is maintained. By his work follows the correlative neither, and by his conduct follows the correlative nor. Now we will take another example to show you how to use correlatives in the right way. Now look at this example. It is also an example of a sentence which is wrong. Not only is it your duty as a teacher to teach your students, but also to help them. First, we identify the correlatives in this sentence. They are not only and but also. This sentence can be written in a better way. It is your duty as a teacher not only to teach your students, but also to help them. As you can see, the correlatives not only and but also are followed by a phrase. To teach your students follows not only, and to help them follows but also. The explanation is given in this sentence. Each of the two correlatives is followed by a verb in the infinitive mode preceded by to. Each of the two correlatives is followed by a verb in the infinitive mood preceded by to. As you can see, to teach your students follows the correlative not only, and to help them follows the correlative but also. This is the right way, the correct way to write this sentence. Look at this sentence. The first one, which is wrong. This machine can both be used for cleaning and pressing. First, we underline the correlatives. The correlatives are both and. As you can see, there is no balance. So this sentence can be written in a better way. This machine can be used both for cleaning and for pressing. As you can see, both is followed by a phrase for cleaning and is also followed by a phrase for pressing. Therefore, the balance of the sentence is maintained. That is the whole idea of using correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions must be used in such a way that the balance of the sentence is maintained and shown clearly. Now let's take another example. Look at this sentence. The first one, which is wrong. This machine can be used both for cleaning and pressing. Let's underline the correlatives. The correlatives are both and. Both is followed by a phrase for cleaning and is followed by a word pressing. Therefore, the balance is not maintained. This sentence can be corrected in this manner. This machine can be used for both cleaning and pressing. What are the correlatives? Both and. Both is followed by a word cleaning and is followed by a word pressing. Therefore, the balance is maintained in this sentence. Now let's take a few more examples, correct examples, to know more about the use of correlative conjunctions. Please look at the correct examples here. Number 1, either tarmac or concrete will do. Number 2, either Tom or his informant is wrong. Number 3, the candidate was both pleased with and encouraged by the applause from his constituents. Both here is followed by the phrase pleased with and is followed by the phrase encouraged by. Number 4, the germs were thought to have been neither stolen nor destroyed. Number 5, the doctor wondered whether to rely on a skin test or to send the patient to the hospital for a complete diagnosis. Now please remember, each of the pair of correlatives should be followed by the same part of speech or by the same kind of construction. This is to maintain the balance in the sentence. I will leave you with this exercise. Correct the following sentences. There are 8 sentences that need to be corrected in this exercise. With all the information given in this video, I hope you can do it. Thank you.